Hey everybody, it's Eric from EPautos.com, your libertarian car guy. As you can see, I'm not driving the Volkswagen ID Buzz because I can't drive the ID Buzz. And if you've been following my last couple of articles and videos, you'll know why. But to recap, I wasn't able to successfully use a fast charger, which isn't anywhere near where I live, to put some charge in the thing. So I had to gimp it home with just enough range left, about 90 miles, for the driver who is going to come pick it up in a few days to be able to take it somewhere where hopefully he'll be able to charge. He'll probably be able to charge, and that circles me back to why I wasn't able to charge in the first place, because the first fast charger place I went to, everything was out of operation. They were doing something, I don't know what. It was a scene of construction. I had no way of knowing that beforehand. I had planned to go to this particular EV fast charger place because I'd been there before. It's EV Go, that's a chain apparently, but at any rate, they weren't operational. So plan B was then to go to the other one that I'm aware of that's within my general area, which is a few miles down the road, adjacent to an Earth Fare supermarket. I figured, okay, I can at least do some shopping while I'm charging. Anyway, I wasn't able to do it because even though the kiosk supposedly accepts credit cards, it wouldn't accept any of mine. I tried 6. I know my credit cards are good. It's not a problem with the credit card. The problem was I didn't have the app on my phone. And that's just something I'm not willing to do for a variety of reasons. And I've got an article up at EPautos that gets into this at some depth. I don't like the idea of being essentially coerced into downloading an app that's going to give some unknown third party access to my phone. My phone is also an old piece of crap that just barely works. I can use it to send texts, but it does not connect to the internet any longer, which is a problem for me because obviously the app won't work, I don't think, if you're not connected. Anyway, so for that reason I wasn't able to use the EV fast charger. And you should know, by the way, that these EV fast chargers also don't accept cash. And there's no technical reason for that. There's no reason at all why they couldn't engineer them so as to make it possible to pay with cash. What they want is to force you into this kind of digitized, electronicized form of paying for things that goes beyond just that. It's not just that it's cashless and it's digital. They want to use this technology to mine information about you, where you were, where you charged, how long you charged, all these sorts of things, which I take great exception to. I won't have anything to do with that. I think it's outrageous. It's obnoxious. I believe in privacy. I guess that makes me a Luddite. Anyhow, I wasn't able to get the phone, or get the phone. It's essentially the same thing, isn't it? I wasn't able to get the Volkswagen to charge. So, there you go. I basically can't use the thing. Oh, and I should add, the asterisk is I can't charge the thing at home. Because for whatever bizarre reason, Volkswagen decided to not include a home charge cord with the thing. So I can't charge the thing at home. You have to pay extra for that. Almost $700 extra if you buy the ID Buzz. Now it's not my vehicle, it's a press vehicle, which adds a whole other layer to it, because you'd think a vehicle manufacturer that sends out an electric vehicle to a journalist such as myself to write about would have absolutely included the charge cord, for the obvious reason, to be able to not be forced to go to one of those fast charging places, which I don't know, maybe they're trying to force everybody to do that in a way. And I say that because a few months back I got an Acura EV to test drive, and the same thing, it didn't come with a charge cord. And I was very surprised by that at first. I called up the manager of the company that handles the press fleet loans, because I just assumed, okay, whoever the journalist was that had the EV prior to me maybe forgot to put the cord back in the vehicle. By the way, I'm stuck behind a Clover, as you can see. We're going 40 miles an hour, 55 mile an hour speed limit. Don't know what's wrong with these people. I mean, that's like at least 10 miles below the posted speed limit. They just don't seem to care. I don't know what the deal is, whether they're vaccinated. No, look, now we got to slow down. We got to slow down because of a gentle radius curve. And look, we're going 45 miles an hour. 45 freaking miles an hour. And, oh, Clover, well, at least I've got the opportunity to get by them. So see you later, Clover. back to where I was, if I can remember where I was. Okay, so yeah, no charge cord. This is the second EV that I've had that didn't come with a charge cord. So it's not inadvertent. The manufacturers seem to be withholding the charge cords, and that suggests to me that for some reason they're trying to get everybody to go to these fast chargers, and that's just enormously inconvenient for a lot of people who don't live in an urban area, you know, who don't have like right around the corner access to a fast charger. And weren't we told, by the way, that like one of the great perks of owning an EV is that, oh, you can just plug it in at home and it'll be ready to go, you know, the next morning. And I can see that. That makes a degree of sense to me. You know, I mean, you're still waiting. You're waiting at home, though, which means you can do other things. You can sleep. You can work. Whatever you need to do, you can do it. And it beats heck out of waiting at some Sheetz or other public place where you don't want to be and have nothing to do, and you pretty much just have to either sit in your car or maybe go for go shopping somewhere. Maybe you don't have anything to buy. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of a pain. Nobody wants to do that. Anyway, I think they're kind of undermining the case for their own EVs by not including them in press loans to people like me and charging people extra for it. You know, 600, what is it, Volkswagen wanted $646. That's not cheap. That would be enough for me to buy gas for my truck for like 4 months to just buy gas. You know, it's not a very prudent policy. Anyway, so here I am driving my truck, and the great thing about my truck is that I don't have to worry about how much gas I've got in the tank, even if I'm running on fumes, because I can easily stop pretty much anywhere to get gas, and it'll only take me, and I've timed it, about 3 minutes to fully fill my truck's tank, and I'm done. I'm out of there. It's a convenience that we should be grateful for as they try to push us into inconvenient devices such as electric vehicles. Anyhow, more up at EPautos.com, the web's best libertarian gearhead site. Hope you'll stop by and check out that article and leave some comments too. If you agree, disagree, or have thought of some things that I didn't think of, I would love to hear from you. And we will catch up with you again soon.